Hello friends, we back for another My Hero Academia reaction. Today we're checking out Season 5, Episode 15. Now in the last episode, we got our big three joining the Endeavor agency. Hawk infiltrating this villain group, I think the Revolution Army or something like that. And they said something about having 4 months before they're gonna make a move, so that's basically our timeline to maybe intercept them or like attack them before they can accomplish their plans, or just train for like the defense. So yeah, without further ado, let's check out the episode.
Yeah, sure, let's see. I'm spreading the good liberation word.
We noticed that you've been passing this book out to heroes.
That's the one. Oh, liberation, not revolution.
It's obvious that you not only read it, you truly understand Destro. You're someone who gets us.
Gee, thanks.
If I'm being honest, I still don't really get it.
Oh, the League is here
Teach me
too.
sometime.
Happy to. Bet you'll catch on fast.
You're like a walking billboard.
You're a pretty good guy.
Yep, you have Bobby.
Happy you're on our side.
Happy to
Damn.
be here.
Who's that girl?
As far as I can tell, we're not even on the Commission's radar yet.
Toga, right?
They're investigating the League's involvement in the Dacus City incident, but our troops are staying off their radars. Meanwhile, we're starting to influence the next
Toga
generation.
twice, compress.
Oh my gosh, it's Izuku!
Really? That's a coincidence.
From what I see, UA students haven't grown all that much.
Spinner, are things going to plan?
Yeah, we just gotta keep the troop morale up.
The fun is gonna start pretty soon. 4 months from now, boom. Everything is destroyed, and Tomura will ruin this world.
Shigaraki? Oh.
4 months. I don't have much access to speak of. With my wings closed, it's hard for me to hear from far away. There's so much I don't know, and the clock's ticking. By the time I've got details, it'll be too late.
Yep.
Before that, I'll send a signal. Hawks, are you secretly investigating the enemy?
Yep.
You may not enter here.
For real? Man, I'm just looking for the cafeteria.
Access denied.
Alright. And we'll lose the enemies we can't see, and the citizens will suffer more in the long run. That's why.
In case of failure, we'll need more manpower.
Yep. You need to train the big three.
Is that the reason you summoned me?
Yeah.
So, thing is, Shoto's the only one Endeavor wanted to train on his own. But don't worry, us sidekicks will take good care of you other two.
I'm here because I was told I could watch the #1 hero work up close!
You'll still see him. Please calm down, Kachan.
This isn't how I expected things to play out. I'll try talking to him.
Bakugo. I'll look after you three myself.
Nice. He got that sense of urgency from the message, right?
That much.
I'm glad you're underestimating them. It was worth stealing their glory then. I'm positive they could have handled things if I hadn't shown up.
Yep.
Sweat.
These guys are monsters in their own right.
It's good to put effort into beefing up your short-range combat weaknesses. Seeing you try so hard to improve changed how I view students, Tsukiyomi.
You boys are now under my tutelage. Deku, Bakugo, before we begin, tell me about yourselves. What are you currently capable of? What
Yeah.
weaknesses?
Show me a demonstration, right?
I want to perform at my fullest, but to do that, I'll need to gain better control over my power.
How interesting. Your quirk is so strong that it hurts you, is that right?
Yes. I've learned to control it enough that I don't usually injure myself.
That you want to be able to constantly adjust power levels when you're fighting?
Yes!
You understood him? No wonder you're #1, sir.
I watched your fight against the brainwashing guy. Your power is pretty impressive. To create so much wind pressure by flicking your fingers. It reminds me of another quirk. You seem to have a lot in common with All Might.
Yeah. The guy.
I'm only here to figure out what I can't do. That's the real question.
Heck of an ego on that one.
Shut your mouth! Why are you even hanging around anyway?
Who, me? I'm on standby, honey.
I'm on standby, honey. I like this girl.
Like having raw power doesn't make you truly strong. I showed up to figure out what will make me even better, to surpass you.
Nice.
Very well.
They don't lack determination, that's
What
for sure.
about me?
You're just here to learn flash fire, aren't you?
I poured all the training you beat into me as a kid towards strengthening my right side. After entering UA and spending time with these guys, competing and fighting, my eyes were opened. Endeavor, I now realize I'm gonna do exactly what you wanted me to.
Even if that works for you in this tournament, you'll soon find the limits of that power.
Is the person I watched on TV,
All Might.
sitting beside
Yep.
Mom. I came here wanting to learn, so that I'm someone worthy of being called a hero. Endeavor, the top hero, was amazing. But I still can't forgive you for what you did to Mom, and that's my choice to make. As for being my father, I'll have to watch your actions to see if you earn that.
Family drama.
Since he chose to do his work study here himself, I thought he was warming up to me a little. Evacuation, combat. Most of our jobs fall into those three categories. Normally, heroes focus on either rescue or fighting as specializations in their agencies. But my policy is to tackle all three. I know every corner of my jurisdiction and stop the smallest disturbances. If there's an incident or accident, I rush to the scene faster than anyone. In order to keep casualties down, I hold bystanders at bay using my flames.
Oh.
Those are the basics. Parallel processing and swift response. Bank as much of the latter as you can here. The things you each need to work on can be conquered in this way. This winter, I want you to show me that you can capture a villain faster than me just once!
Oh, wow.
Wait up!
You respond so fast. I can't afford to learn slowly. I was given my quirk at age 15. When everyone else was thinking about what they wanted to run toward.
Suspect has turned the corner and is heading east.
Got it!
Woo!
He never stopped accelerating!
That turn.
There's levels to this.
Hit and run, suspect caught.
You were far too slow, kids.
It takes me longer to get warmed up when it's cold out.
He used those flames to propel himself and up his speed. Like he did with Jetburn in Kyushu. He probably compressed the move to drive himself forward.
Yeah.
I can only see it because I have the same quirk as him. The speed he can gain from those temperatures. It's about controlling the flames.
The old man's just copying my explosion. How are you just now noticing that, Vice Not?
Yeah. Guess it took me a while to figure it out.
Let me point out one more thing.
You're not going to work with your sidekicks?
Hawks and I fought together in order to take down the Nomu in Kyushu. But that was an exception. Top heroes need to be able to handle everything by themselves.
Yep.
By the way, I was aware of the glass villain's underlings before. You didn't help me.
John?
Bakugo, you said you wanted to know what more there was to learn, correct? It's true that your movements are fast. You're pretty good. For a rookie, anyway. And you don't get a bad grade. People don't come home.
Yeah.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I think so.
Shoto, Bakugo, I'm giving the two of you the same homework assignment today.
Why am I always getting lumped together with this idiot?
I'm betting it's somehow connected to learning flash fire, isn't it?
Store up your power. Condense it, then fire. Be able to release your maximum output in one flash, or with focused precision. You're able to control the shape of your ice to a certain extent already. Try doing the same with your flames.
Oh, shape of the flames. Alright.
Deku, is it fair to say you can max out your power in an instant?
Yes.
And you're able to do so without thinking?
Yes, or I can with full cowling. Air Force still requires concentration, though.
Then keep practicing until Air Force is second nature to you. Forget about the new power for now.
Yeah,
But,
master
sir,
your
you
old
mentioned
stuff
parallel
first.
processing.
First, you need to be able to do two things at once without concentration. When you master that, add something else. No matter how strong a power you may have, its foundation is built on a steady accumulation of skills. That's the only way I know how to do it. Even if you're
Yeah.
using some of the same concepts you learned at school, real-world experience is completely different. Don't forget what you've picked up in class, but get used to being out here. Because this is real life. What? Don't worry if you're up to it yet. Whether the three of you fail or succeed is absolutely no reflection on the work of the #1 hero.
That's right. I'm chasing my dream. Increasing my power as quickly as I can. I'll learn everything there is. One thing at a time. I'll go beyond.
Plus Ultra. One thing at a time. All right, so that's the episode. Okay, so we first we get the gang joining Endeavor's agency, and they get some lessons here, like how to use their quirk in certain ways, and they're given a challenge to catch someone before Endeavor does so. So I don't know if that's gonna take them 4 months to do or what. We also learned that the Liberation Army is working with the League of Villains, so it would make sense why that's going to be a significant force. I think they also mentioned that their forces are about 100,000, which is a fuck ton of forces, right? Even if you say only 1,000 of those are heroes, which that's going to be, or I don't know. Actually, maybe half of those may have quirks, probably. Well, probably most of those have quirks, because like they said in season 1, 80% of the population have quirks. As to how applicable those are, right? They're probably low scale powers if it's just like that. So yeah, that's basically what we got. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.